Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews, and today we're looking at a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Oh, 2 McDonald's Happy Meals, we got one each. Because shall we get a thumbnail?
Yeah.
We're in the car together as well. For the first time in
nice
ages. I can't remember the last time we were in the car together. So, yeah, we've got these because they've got Pokemon cards in them. The Happy Meal, it was, I think, £2.80 now. And you get a choice of cheeseburger, chicken nuggets and fish fingers. Or a hamburger.
No.
No?
Cheeseburger, hamburger, veggie dippers. And a fillet of fish.
Fillet of fish? Are you sure?
Yeah.
In a Happy Meal?
Yeah.
Okay. That's like an extra value meal item. Nice. Oh well. Well, you get choice of sides as well. We've gone for fries.
Yeah.
You get to choose, is it fries or carrot sticks or fruit bites?
Fruit bag.
Fruit bag.
Yeah.
But, well, it folds out as well and you make it into a Pikachu.
Or you could make it into a tray.
Okay.
Did you know you could do that with Happy Meal boxes?
No.
So if you look around the box, yeah. So if people who don't know, what you can do, see there's a little tear off here.
Right.
You tear this all the way around.
I see.
And then it's a little tray.
Okay.
So you can like put all you know, because let's be honest, apart from people who are collecting Happy Meal toys or Pokemon cards for nostalgic reasons, you know, you're usually buying these for kids. So you can get all your kids' nuggets and your fries in there, throw them all in, and they've got a nice little tray, and you can just throw the tray away. They don't need a plate.
That's quite handy.
Not many people know that, still.
Well, yeah, I didn't. So, I've got the blue pack. I understand that these are the same packs as in America, and there's 4 different ones, and one of them has a card frame, and one of them has a sort of deck box, but isn't big enough to hold a deck. One of them has a sticker sheet, and one of them has something else. Colouring sheet or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 4 different ones, and there's a booster pack of Pokemon cards with 3 cards, and there's 25 to collect.
4.
Oh, 4 cards.
4 cards.
So 3 cards.
One guaranteed holo.
Right. So there's 25 different Pokemon. They're all the starters from each generation. So there's 3 Pokemon from each of 8 generations, plus Pikachu, which makes 25. And then there's an identical card that's just got a holographic pattern on for each of those 25. So there's, depending how you look at it, there's either 25 or 50 to collect. So, oh, it's that actual proper little booster pack as well, which is cool. That's really nice artwork on that. So I've got the sticker sheet. I was kind of hoping for the card frame. So
I've not seen a card frame yet.
Have you not?
No. I had I had some friends over. Oh, I've just got one! Do you know what? No, I was just about to say, I had some friends over at the weekend, and she said that she's had like nothing but card frames. She lives in Leeds. She's had nothing but card frames, and I've had sticker sheets, I've had so many deck boxes, mate. I have done bad things to the planet with the amount of deck boxes I've thrown out.
How do the deck boxes compare to something like an ultimate Ultra Pro satin tower? Because that's what I use.
Probably not good. It's just a flat cardboard like that, and then you just fold it in the actual creases.
Well, the sticker sheet looks quite fun.
Yeah, they're quite smart.
That's reminiscent of the Tropical Island set that came out, I think, just before Neo Genesis.
Nice.
It was a mini set of 18 cards.
I'm eating
the
first.
Tropical Island ones. And we got the stickers there. So that's quite cool. Should have checked before I give you your box.
About what? For what?
Checked what pack was in, and then I could have got the card frame.
You can have it.
I'm joking, it's fine. Oh, so the holo's at the front, and the pack's only paper. So I've got a holo Tepig, which is good because I like Tepig. I think he's funny.
And I've already got it, so you won't feel guilty about not giving it me.
I wouldn't anyway, don't worry. And then I've got 3 grass starters: Rowlet, Chespin, and Grookey. which are from the latest 3 generations, I think. Grookey's Sun and Moon, Rowlet's Sun and Moon, Grookey's the current one, Sword and Shield, and Cheston is from X and Y.
Nice.
Torchic. Sorry.
Got a holo Torchic, which I actually, one of the ones I haven't got.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. How many do you need now?
I needed, so there's 8 per gen, isn't there?
3 per generation.
Sorry, 3 per gen, but we've had
There's
8 gens,
8,
sorry.
yeah,
so it'd be
so
like
it's
8
8 of
fire,
each type.
yeah. I needed 6 fire of the 6 fire starters, which Torchic was one of them. I've got Tepig and who's the other one? I forgot. I think it might be Fennekin.
Okay.
So I need the other 6 of those, and I only need, I think it's 3 water.
Okay.
So I'm doing quite well. I've finished the grass and I've got Pikachu twice.
Nice.
So I'm doing quite well.
If you're wondering, Pikachu's the chase card. The chase card is what determine collectible card games for like the most valuable card in the set that everybody wants. You'd think with these just being promos and all having like an equal rarity, there wouldn't be one, but Pikachu is the chase card and he's worth a little bit more money. So this actually folds up quite nicely. So if you've not got, if you're a serious collector and you've come and not got card sleeves or something, you can just keep them safe in there till you get home.
Or if you don't usually collect like I do, but you're collecting this for, like I say, I want all the holos because it's 25th anniversary of Pokemon. It was quite big when I was a kid. Sean collects them in general. He's not really that bothered about collecting these.
Well, that's the thing. I don't collect them. I like to play the game. And these aren't really useful for the game. These are definitely more of a collector's piece sort of thing. So this isn't something I've been seeking out to get because they're not useful for building decks and playing the game. But they're fun. We've got something else as well. You'll probably know what it is because it'll be in the title. But just before we move on to that, I want to tell a little story. Because John's alluded to childhood nostalgia. And this is going to be a bit roundabout, but I will get to the point.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was about 9. And I went to a shop I'd never seen before. I was visiting my grandma in Stockport, of all places. And they had a shop called Games Workshop. And I went in. And I said to my mum, this is amazing. Like, these little models and you play a game with them. I want to play this. And she wasn't convinced, but then, you know, even at 9, I was, I think, probably more diligent than a lot of 9-year-olds. I looked into it, did research, and, you know, she bought me some Warhammer 40,000, and I had the starter box, and I had a Dark Eldar Battle Force, as it was at the time. I put them together. My dad painted them for me. So again, at the time, I wanted to play the game. So he painted them. I did get into painting them a little bit later on. But a lot of people said, you're a bit young to be getting into that. You look at some of the lore and some of the stories around the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and I probably was a bit young, so some of it's not really appropriate, but, you know, you don't need that lore to just play the game. It's a board game at the end of the day. I had the rule book and I'd read through it, but I had no one to play with because people said I was too young to be playing it. I carried on collecting, thinking one day I'd play it. So I bought more models and painted them, and my parents were fairly happy because compared to other things I'd been into, it was expensive, but they could buy me something like a Terminator. They were metal at the time. It was £6, and I'd spend the whole weekend painting that. So £6 to keep a kid busy for the whole weekend isn't bad value. £6 times however many you need for an army is bad value, but considering how long you can keep a child busy with that, that's good value for most parents. So yeah, I got a bit older, I got better at painting. I still had these models I'd still never really played. As I got to about 15, 16, I thought, you know, I should be playing this. I'm in secondary school. I want to play with these models I've spent all this time and money on. I spoke to my friends and they said, a Warhammer, that's moving the little plastic toy soldiers around. Is that not for kids? Is that not a kid's game? And, you know, I didn't know what to say to that. I'd spent all those years being told I was too young to be playing it. And then all of a sudden I'm too old to be playing it. I've recently gotten back into it a little bit. Started playing a game called Kill Team, which is it's the same universe, but you have a much smaller team, so you only need to buy a few models to play. It's a lot cheaper to get into, and it's pretty fun. But I spent a long time worrying about what I'm too old for and what I'm too young for, instead of just enjoying things. And I think people, not everyone, but there's a lot of people, there's whatever you enjoy, there's someone out there who's going to tear you down for it for one reason or another. They're going to say you're too young for it, or you're too old for it, or that's too mature for you. I mean, that is probably a fair point when it comes to some things, you know, like there's a lot of violent computer games that, you know, 6-year-olds shouldn't be playing. But whatever you're into, even when you turn 18 and you're playing computer games, and it's like, you know, if you're from a strict family and your parents, it's like my dad wouldn't let me play certain computer games, but then, you know, you get to 18, it's like I can buy what I want. Yeah. You know, I can go to the shop and I can buy these. I don't need permission, but then, you know, you've got people saying, oh, computer games are for kids. Why are you playing them? It's like, well, what should I do? Play Warhammer instead? Like, you know, I want to play something. What can I play? Let's play Cards Against Humanity. That's a game for adults, except it's not. That's some of the most childish humour you can get. It's just, you know, jokes about swear words or Princess Diana in 2020, 2021. You know, is that more mature just because it's got swear words in? I don't think so.
No.
You should just be able to enjoy what you enjoy and let other people do the same. There's always going to be someone who tears you down for it, but I find most of the time you look at the hobbies and the interests of someone who's tearing you down for what you're interested in and what you enjoy, and you look at what they enjoy and there's not much there. There's never much there at all, and that's why they're so willing to tear other people down for it.
Yeah.
So just don't I won't say just don't care what people think, because there's people you should respect, like your parents, for instance, but people who try and tear you down for things you enjoy, don't care what those people think. Those aren't the people you want to be taking advice from. And that's my little story.
Fair enough.
And I would hope how people could see how that would relate to a video about Pokemon cards.
Just gotta let people enjoy what they enjoy, innit?
Exactly. So, on that note, I went to the shop today on my way here, and I bought this. Oh, that's something else people will tell you. Oh, that's for girls. Or, you know, that's not for girls, or whatever.
I'm trying to turn the lights on.
The gender things. So, I mean, this looks very, very girly. But, like I say, I like to play the game. So I got this from Crit Hit in Liverpool. Pokemon at the moment, there's not a lot of people playing it. There's a lot of people buying it, but not a lot of people playing it. So if
people are buying it because of its age currently, like 25th anniversary is a big thing.
Yeah. But if you are interested in playing, get down to the shop. It's the rule of 6. It's Critical Hit or Crit Hit Game Hub in Liverpool in the Fabric District. They've got all the necessary COVID precautions, and when there's enough people down there that are interested in Pokemon, that they'll end up having a day set aside, say all the Pokemon players come on this day and you can go and play Pokemon. And I'm actually a Pokemon professor, so I'm sanctioned by the Pokemon Company International to be able to judge at Pokemon trading card game events.
Nice.
So, and I've built a load of decks for the shop. They're still in my house at the moment, but when people are playing there, I'll leave them at the shop for people to learn to play the game, and I'm happy to go in and teach people who want to play how to play, because it's a really fun game. So
what is this?
This is a Galarian Rapidash V box. So these boxes, they come with 4 booster packs, and they come with this decorative collectible jumbo card, and they come with this card. Now this card isn't in any set, so this is the only way to buy it, is to get this box, unless you buy it on its own online or something from people who are buying the boxes for the packs. You get a code that unlocks the Rapidash online, and with Pokemon as well, that's another good thing that I like about it. You get to every pack you buy, you get a code that unlocks a pack online that you can open or use to trade with. So it's a little bit easier to get into than some games like. Do you want either of those two? If we open 2 each, you can pick. I've opened them all before. That's Buzzwole from Sun and Moon.
All right.
So that's Buzzwole. He's an Ultra Beast. So I think, strictly speaking, in terms of the narrative, Buzzwole isn't actually a Pokemon. He's an Ultra Beast. And then that's Urshifu.
I'm good with these.
Okay, so yeah, it's a good game to play. I'll show you this jumbo card.
And to be fair, and while we are doing this for YouTube, there is a lot of YouTubers out there that earn a lot of money from the videos they do opening packs.
Yeah, that's not necessarily why we're doing this.
Oh no, not at all. No, I'm just saying, like, the actual. I'm just saying the audiences that some of these YouTubers have are absolutely massive.
Yeah. If you are interested and you can't make it to the shop or you're not local, you can download the app on tablet or PC, and
it could save you a lot of money.
It could save you a lot of money because you can play for free on there and unlock packs in the game without spending money. There's no option to even spend money on the app. The only way is to buy real packs and redeem the codes. So there's lots of ways to earn packs in the game. But this card, if anyone is interested in Pokemon, I imagine anyone who's interested will have seen it, but that's why I bought this box, and I thought we'd open it today on the video instead of just me opening it on my own at home. So I wanted this card anyway and the code to get it online.
Get them to show the code.
Yeah, well, I'll be editing. I can redeem it before I edit the video. There's the code, but I've already redeemed it.
Absolute tease. Absolute tease.
So
there'll be someone who tries it. If you try the code, let us know. We want to know who it was.
So it's got an attack for 2 colourless energy, which in the game is 1 energy attachment, which is a big deal because you can only attach 1 energy per turn. But it says put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon until its remaining HP is 100. So when there's Pokemon at the moment that have HP of 340 or up to like 390 with certain tool cards, this can do up to 290 damage for just 1 energy attachment, and it's really good because you can put it anywhere on the board as well. So you can't knock out any Pokemon with it, but it's good for setting up knockouts.
What's your Professor Tree name?
I don't have one. I think I'd need to be a lot higher ranked than basic TCG to get a tree name.
Sorry, I think we should.
That's what my friend Matty said, but then he's taken his exam now as well.
Nice.
He's not told me if he's got his results back. Shall we open these?
Yeah.
I'll start with this Crimson Invasion pack because I know there's not really anything I want in there.
Okay. Is there anything out of these you want?
The Darkness Ablaze, I would really like a Charizard, and I know I've said that I don't collect the cards, that I just play the cards, but I've opened a lot of Darkness
Let's
Ablaze.
be honest, certain cards can retail for a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I mean, as with a lot of people, Charizard's always been my favourite. My mum painted me Charizard on my bedroom wall when I was a kid. So I think it's 3 from the back, and then that should be an energy.
So it's 4.
Yeah, 4 from the back.
Okay.
Or 3 and just throw the energy.
So so what Sean did then, because right, I was gonna cut him off if he didn't stop talking about Rapidash. I was gonna cut across him anyway and say, "You're not teaching people now, Professor Sunflower." But there's a little card trick you can do, so you get the rarest cards at the back first, so you have a more prolonged surprise.
Yeah, so that's all the professional YouTubers do it. So we've got Emolga, Grumpig, Lucamine, that was a good card in Expanded, but it's been banned. What's that? Swinub. Jigglypuff. Houndoom. Pikachu. Do you want that one? What's that? Go-Goat. Skiddo.
No.
And a reverse holo Pumpkaboo.
Nice.
And Buzzwole GX. That's
Is that like about the best you can get?
it's like the only card I would want from this pack to play with.
Value?
Value probably like £2 or something, but I'm really happy with that. He's one of my favourites.
So is the back of the cards at the back and the front's there?
Yeah.
So okay.
Do you remember the box that you picked me up from Costco?
Yeah.
I said I wanted that box because it had the promo version of this. It was the promo version of this card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm really happy with that. That's really good.
Oh, so it's not. It's done that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So. YouTubers do that too.
Yeah, I've redeemed those already.
So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Yeah.
I took 4 from the back like that, and then I do this.
Then the top one should be an energy. There we go.
Sweet.
We've done it. When I started buying packs last year, John was asking me, "Oh, when you open them, do you do the card trick?" And I was like, "Is the card trick just putting the rarest at the back?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "No, I don't do that."
Sound. So we've got Lightning Energy, Buffalant, Urn of Vitality. I can't read these backwards. Spupa.
Do you not recognise them?
Some of them I don't know. Esper. Blipbug. I know that one. That's from Sword and Shield.
Sandaconda.
Silicobra.
Silico.
Oh no! Houndour. Lickitung. I can't read them backwards. And I don't know the card arts, so it's not like I can just... And then we've got... Is this the rare?
This is the reverse holo coming up. The reverse holo Zubat.
Nah. And...
What's that? Dramper. Nice. What does that Dramper do?
There you go. You can have them.
Call for Family and Spiral Rush. Oh, flip a coin until you get tails. See, those attacks are pretty fun because theoretically they can do infinite damage. So it's flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 more damage for each heads.
I'm going to go ahead and start my second pack because it takes me a lot longer.
Okay.
What are you doing it as well?
Well, I was just getting it open and ready. You can do yours.
It's really hard to open.
If you do want to just play the game, by the way, buying booster packs isn't necessarily your best use of money. But there's starter decks you can buy in most shops, including Andy's shop. Oh, I've seen the colour of the code card.
Oh, does that mean there's something good?
It can do.
Oh yeah, apparently when it's green it means something's good. So there you go. Turn that on. And then 4 from the back. Steel Energy. That's right, isn't it?
I think we call it Metal Energy.
Whatever.
A lot of people call it Steel.
Okay, I'm going to do this. Soul Rock. Kaboo.
Nice.
Simsage. Aaron. Cubchoo. Rowlet. Jigglypuff. Sorry, I should have been showing the cards better.
Oh, it's okay.
Diglett. Piglet! Purloin, reverse holo. And a legendary's good.
They can be.
Heatran!
Oh, nice.
Holo.
Nice.
I like Heatran. Funny story about Heatran, actually, weirdly. This was unexpected. So I play Pokemon Go occasionally. I don't really collect the cards. I play Pokemon Go in the games because, again, nostalgia and it's fun. Heatran was one of the first legendaries that I actually battled on Pokemon Go, and for a while it was my unicorn Pokemon because I didn't catch it.
Did you?
We
not?
defeated it, and then I missed every ball.
Energy. So, Rapid Strike Luxio. The Ant one.
Durant.
What's that? Urugly. Chimchino.
Chimecho.
Chimecho. Onyx.
It's a wind chime. It's Chimecho.
Okay. Sizzlypede. Glameow. Slowpoke.
Galarian.
Oh yeah.
Reverse holo.
Horsey. And Kingdra.
Nice.
A lot of people are excited about Kingdra because of this ability in the attack. So the ability is Deep Sea King. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, you may move any amount of water energy from that Pokemon to this Pokemon. And then its attack for 1 energy does 40 damage for each water energy attached to it. So before this set came out, there was a lot of people excited for this card, thinking they could build decks with it, and then because it's a stage 2 Pokemon, none of the decks really worked out that well.
Nice.
Yeah, we got some nice cards there.
Cool. Thanks for that, Professor Sunflower.
Sunflower isn't a tree, you're aware of that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Thank you for helping me open them. I couldn't have done it without you.
It's a 28-minute video on Pokemon cards, man.
We're having fun. Remember the story.
Yeah. I know. But I think on that note, it's time to end.
Yeah, I think so. I'll just try and get this. I planned to buy Pokemon cards for this video. I didn't plan enough to actually bring any way of taking them home.
Oh, back in the box they go.
Yeah, we'll sort them out when I get home. Yeah.
So on that note, it's time to end. I hope you enjoyed our very first Pokemon card opening video. I don't think we're going to do it again, though.
No.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.